Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we are, well, when I say we, it's more Lee is back in the workshop here working at the 1200.
You haven't done much yet.
No, I haven't done much yet. I'm too busy trying to mind animals, but anyway. So, I know that's been a while since there's been any update in the 1200, and that is purely because it's summer, it's the busy season, but now there's a couple of wet days, 2 tankers are on the roll, and there's no silage in the next few days, so make a bit of a bust like this because we have 2 weeks or 2 and a bit weeks to get the 1200 ready for on the pull with Farmflix.
No pressure.
No pressure. Pressure's for tyres. So Lee is just after getting primer and he's sanding it down, getting ready for the yellow paint, and then it's a matter of getting it fitted. Also, as with all workshop videos, they're sponsored by John Connaughey. If you want to find out what they have online, you can head over to the website johnconaughey.com and see what they have. But that is the crack. So Lee's getting ready for the yellow paint. Silver is painted on the roof. When that's done, then it's time to start fitting out the cab, because the cab will be fitted on the ground before we put it onto the tractor. 2 weeks to try and get it done. This is the final deadline. Can't keep pushing it past this one. Gonna be a couple of late nights, I imagine, trying to get her across the line.
Think?
I think. So anyways,
I would enough late nights this week.
I'm going to bait on and get something done and leave Lee to it. Also, just while I'm outside, Lee brought over the tractor while he was waiting for paint to dry, and he put on the new bend and we'll put back on our exhaust onto the tractor. So that actually came from Connaughey. What happened was the bend that's in behind that box had gone, and the tape, it's a tapered sleeve that goes inside the exhaust, and that had broken. So yeah, so that's basically what it was. She just burned through, wore out. That was it.
What a mission to get that out of the silencer.
I can imagine that was, because when I seen the tapered unit and that, I was like, how on earth did you get that out of?
I just took 3 hours last night baiting on the camera.
Jesus. But anyways, got that new bend off, kind of heat back on the old exhaust, so she's not going to be half as loud now. Might be able to hear a bit more when I get home in the evening. And we are back in the workshop. The cab is sprayed. Lee has it sprayed. It is looking well. You'll get a better look when that comes off, but you can see silver and yellow. So anyways, yesterday Father Phil and Lee sprayed up the next lock. So door, windows, all the windows are on hinges that open. Control panel and all bits for inside the cab. That is the next to get done. Sprayed, ready for blasting now this evening, to try and get, by the weekend, have that fitted, ready to be put on that for next week, because we are down to 2 weeks to be ready. 2 weeks, 14 days. Nothing like leaving it to the last minute. If we miss this deadline, that's it. It's yeah, just can't miss this. Just cannot miss this deadline. Fingers crossed we can make it. But it's full tilt at that now. Full tilt. We're in here getting ready. You've high build primer on, just getting ready for yellow paint now.
Yeah, just running down.
So, and it is the 21st of June. The longest day of the year was yesterday. The fire's lit in the workshop. That's how cold it is. It's already heading for winter now. The summer is... Another day, more sanding done. So the wheels are ready for spraying now. But to go spraying in here is a bit full, to say the least. So the plan is to take the scaffolding out and put it in here. So the jag is coming out. So Father Phil's going to run the jag inside to all the sheds the tray is cleaned out, and then we're going to set up the scaffolding now here to hang the rims from for spraying this evening. So that's where we're at. Getting there. Father Phil still is adamant in having it ready for the weekend, so it's going to be a busy week to try and get that all finished. But anyways, might move a few bits out of the way of the door. You're calling me?
Not joking.
He is?
Yeah.
He's actually in there?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being codded here.
I come down the lane and I looked to my right, like, who's the field? I seen two young bucks, you know.
Yeah.
There's Charlie, stunned the brakes and the two just slid down the stones, and the looks of him at me.
I'm gonna have to go in now and see this to believe it. I am. So, just for, I think Liv will just stick that in. That is the cousin who's doing the building at the farm shop. He's arrived. A month late, but he's here. Well, actually more than 2 months late, but he's here. That's all that matters. But anyways, so we got borrow more scaffolding off him too, and have all the next round of bits lined up. Where are these bits?
That's your side panels underneath the bonnet.
Ah.
Your front lights go on.
Yeah.
That's your bolt front lights.
Yeah. Father Phil's going to put a bit of heat in it for spraying to make it stick to it better. I'm going to give Lee a hand. We're just going to put sheeting over the combine and sheeting just over the door to stop any wind from causing any disturbances. Will we have it done by Friday evening?
I was thinking more Thursday.
Thursday? Jeez, you're ambitious, huh? Lee has decided that he's going to teach me how to spray some non-epoxy primer.
Yeah.
And Lee has a very ingenious tool. He's mounted a head torch.
It was great, there's a lot you just say.
Head torch mounted to the gun. You can see what you're doing. So, we'll see how this goes. As Lee said, you can't really go wrong with the primer. So, you know, it's all the thing. You can send it off.
That's right.
If you want to start spraying, see the inside of the rims first. Just so you get a feel of it, you know. You'll see the wet edge, you know what I mean? See here, it's right here first. You see what you sprayed, you see like a wet edge coming. See that? So, you just go. You see that there's like a wet edge here. You go 50% overlap on it.
Hey, spread the slurry.
Yeah, just 50% overlap on your slurry.
Like that.
Huh? Yeah, just do it all the next. It's all been done there, say. Ah, beautiful. Leave it in there just for your ring. Should do it.
Right into me gently.
I'll try it.
You know whether it's half decent or pretty shit.
Well, the first coat's always, you see the way it's like translucent compared to you got pure white.
Yeah.
That's 2 coats. You need the 2 coats on it. And get that
Because
coverage on.
you get that on it because you have the difference between the colours underneath it.
That too, but I find that actually very translucent. If you know what I mean. It's very hard to cover to get the full coverage on.
Yeah.
But like your first time, it's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
You sort of get on with it.
Yeah.
You can sort of see with the wet edge.
Yeah.
Once you start following that, you can see the wet edge, you can follow it.
I wasn't just going, do you have to wait for it to dry or go again? Or?
No, I'll do it.
That's it.
Only one coat inside. It's hard when we all in here. Happy out.
Yeah. Here's the rims painted. So you can't really see the undercoat now done, but I have a small experience now. Literally, it's the first time I've ever worked a paint gun. So Lee has the silver mist on. So the rims are silver. These are 2 panels for the side of the, for the front of the bonnet piece, that the 2 side stalks for the lights stick out of them holes there. So they're going for yellow, and them yellow as well, and that's more the pedals. It's probably more yellow. But yeah, we'll go across into the workshop and see how they're getting on. So, probably this video you haven't seen as much work as I'd like to do. It's always that issue of making sure that they have the time to be here means I have to be away keeping all the other work done. So then I'm not here at the camera to do the filming of the work getting done. It's just calling in and seeing how they're getting on. Compressor's going off on one. That needs a new belt.
Yeah, it's going to be a new belt.
New belt.
Before I started the project.
Huh?
Before I started the project.
Yeah.
I was getting a new valve. I was getting a full service.
I thought I was getting a new compressor. Anyways, so you can see one of the windows in there now with the glass in it. I think the door's in, but the glass isn't in the door. So just to try and give you context, so this is the front of the cab here. That's the back. Front grille on. Doors in. They're just handbrake is in there now as well. So they're getting fitting everything into the cab now at the minute. So the three of them are at there now. I have to go gather up a lot of bales. So I'm going to leave the camera here for them. And yeah. You're going to be busy, bro.
I'm not staying here until 12 o'clock at night.
Just take the thing off the door so it can't be opened. We are back in the workshop. So me and bro had a hard day yesterday at Slurry. Didn't get back till 1 o'clock this morning, and it was only a 3-bait single tank. It just solid. Solid.
Tough go.
Absolutely solid. 5 load of water, and there's only about 10 load in the tank. Anyways, so things are coming on well here now. So you have a man coming to do replace the back window glass or replace all the glass?
Back window glass, and he's re-tinting because for some reason there was a bronze tint in 1, 2, 3, 4 windows.
Yeah.
That one was clear white,
Right.
and this one was broken.
Right.
So he's putting a new window in there.
Yeah.
And he brought off the clear white and he brought off a bronze.
Yeah.
And the fella in Roscommon is going to set the tint to the
tint that's on that, so that one's going to be
as well. So it's the full all tinted.
all tinted.
Tinted. It's a very unusual tint. He reckons it must have worked possibly in a hot country.
In a hot country?
In a hot country, because that would be the tint they would use in that hot country. And it's not stuck on the glass, it's in the glass. It's a hardened glass.
Oh.
With the tint in it.
So that's the glass that was in it, was it? Oh, aye, you can see the tint to
He
it.
called it a bronze tint.
Yeah.
Kind of a brownish tint.
Yeah.
So he's just getting it set the same for us. These are the draft exclusion seals for the windows.
Yeah.
And we tried to come up with something that would stick them to the frames.
Yeah.
And myself and Lee both thought tiger seal would be appropriate.
Tiger seal.
Tiger seal, which is like a silicone.
Yeah.
Which is very sticky. It's on the back of this, it won't come off it. And we put them on and they just went Jimmy everywhere. We put it in and they started bruising out by the edges of it. It was an absolute disaster. We took the back off.
Is that what all this is here?
Yeah, tiger seal. But the problem with tiger seal is it will stick. I rang Massey Dave then, which I probably should have done at the start.
At the start.
And tiger seal, he had the same problem and he done the same thing. Tiger seal will stick to the steel,
Yeah.
will stick to glass, but it will not stick to this stuff.
Right.
So we took this off last night and they were absolutely plastered with tiger seal.
Yeah.
And as you can see here now, it just peels off, it won't stick to them.
So you go put them on?
We'll have to put them on with impact adhesive.
Right.
They just have to be all stuck back off, taken off and stuck on again at a later date. But anyway, that's your tint in your window, so we'll have them all tinted.
Aye, the right colour.
They'll all be matching. It's not something that we would say how to do, it's part of the past history of the practice.
Yeah.
Dash is done.
Dash is done. Dash is all.
We put in.
Are you still
numbers.
missing clocks?
Oh, we're only missing we're missing the rev counter
Yeah.
and water temperature.
Yeah.
And there's extra holes in the dash because people in his past history put in
Other switches and stuff.
decided that this wasn't working and they put in a switch to work the lights and they put in a switch to work whatever, and they're just, I don't know, we'll have to blank them off.
Work lights
Work lights is on this.
is all on that.
Yeah. And that's working.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And that's wired perfect.
Yeah.
The only thing was knackered in it was the ignition switch.
Yeah.
Which we now have a new one in. Multi power is right. Indicating switch is working.
Left, right.
We just have to wire up the flashing unit.
Yeah.
That has to be wired in it yet. The loom is all traced and marked.
Yeah.
So that's ready for in. They're the main plugs in the front of the loom, so they only just have to be popped in, plug and play.
Yeah.
Brakes is done.
Orbital unit.
Orbital unit's done. Clutches, that's what I'm at this morning.
Yeah.
Putting in the rod to pull the clutch. And we have to, that man is coming possibly this evening or Monday to finish the glazing.
Yeah.
And then Monday evening, hopefully, wheels will be on.
Yeah.
We're going to roll her out into the middle of the yard
Yeah.
to put the cab on.
Yeah.
Because we just...
You hoping it's dry?
It doesn't matter if it's dry or not. It's just a bit neat
Tight.
here to put the cab on.
Yeah. You have to put back on the rocker cover.
That's it.
And then, is that your oil temperature that's supposed to be? No, that's the temperature. You just have to disconnect that and then wire it in.
Put it in. And I have to go to Connie one in the morning and get these changed.
Which changed?
These studs are wrong.
Studs for the wheels.
Yeah. And we have to take this chappy off before we put on the cab.
Why?
Because if we had the misfortune of breaking that,
Yeah.
it's game over.
Yeah. So that goes on then after you have it back on.
Everything's off. And that's for activating the multi-power.
And
It's that way.
that's the multi-power.
Yeah, that's for the multi-power. That goes down on them two studs there.
Oh, and then this here, then that there is the multi-power.
That's the multi-power, and that's the
Up or down.
It up or down.
And then that's the clutch.
That's the clutch. With that rod, we're pulling the clutch. So we'll have diff locks working. I'll have them fitted. They won't be working. It's a job we do after. Brakes are plumbed. That's the brake line plumbed up there.
What do you mean there'll be plumb but not working?
They'll be in it, but I won't have them plumbed into it because we're missing fittings for the back here for going between the two.
Right.
More of them fittings and I can't find them. Now they probably will turn up after, but for the moment. And we probably won't be doing anything with the lift till we come back because it doesn't really need it anyway. So this will be just blanked off and that'll be cable tied that it can't act the Mickey. There'll be a month of nights finishing her off. But she'll be show quality.
Trying to get finished.
I know, but it's not going to be finished for this day a week now. It's going to be functioning for what we needed to do this day a week. So I need cab out here.
How are you doing that?
Bit of muscle.
Bit of muscle. So you can use her to higher help.
It's hardly that light.
Oh no, it's not, and it's going much heavier now.
And I need body taken out. I need the diesel tank on the forks of the teleporter outside, and then you can go off you. So him and me is going putting the wheels together.
Yeah.
You've got us a lovely bit of stuff here for us to put the wheels together on.
Where'd that come from? Oh, her new
Where did that come from?
her new TV stand.
Don't get it dirty anyway.
So that is how everything is coming on here now. It's coming on nicely.
So, I've just been told to pick up the camera and start filming.
What? I'm organising a film crew here.
See?
film crew's finished, job's done.
And the film crew have since not recorded the putting on of the diesel tank, the cleaning of the windows.
Yes, copyrights.
Oh, copyrights are terrible. Putting in those windows. They're working on that yoke. He's looking at me doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm going spraying the Roundup for receding.
Yeah.
But you should have seen the difference when you cleaned that. That was
Before and
melting.
after. Do you know what?
Shoulda. I mean, you could hardly see through it. Now you wouldn't know it was in it, except for the tint,
That looks cool.
doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. I was the one who scrubbed it. You know? Because God forbid Eric could do that. Isn't that right, bro?
No, I do a terrible
I
job.
know. They could hand me and pour out, bro.
Oh no! And then we also put the wheels back together. You know?
Yeah. And did you actually get them together this time?
Yeah, we put them together.
Yeah, well, you put them together, but they weren't right.
No. We put them together, but they just needed a bit of
Better gun.
force.
Better gun.
We only had the light gun.
Ah, so you need a big gun to
We
tighten
need a
them
big
enough
gun to pull it in flush.
to pull it in flush.
Yeah. Little gun wasn't strong enough.
Yes.
Nearly went deaf doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
quite loud and
it is
echoey.
very loud.
Coming along nicely. This is the last thing I have to do. So I can say I contributed. I cleaned the windows and I put the diesel tank on.
Okay.
That's good enough for me.
Jessica contributed. Probably more than I have, to be fair, because I'm
Excuse me?
doing everything else.
We're waiting because Eric is he can't get the
Treads in.
the treads in, and it's awful noisy, and it's not supposed to be noisy. So
No, don't
we think he
cross-tread
may
them.
have done something.
I've done nothing.
Don't cross-tread them.
We have to wait and see what
See, this one's going in nicely.
Yeah, I know.
Father Phil says. Try the next one.
Go on, try and do it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Cross-treaded.
I would say
They're going to
so.
have to start tapping them now. And
Not my problem.
Not my problem either.
I've done the inside.
It's not my tractor.
We're just waiting
Waiting. You can smell the camera.
for the boss to come and fix Eric's problem.
Just pop.
We have an issue here. What's the issue?
Both gonna go in and that's not straight.
It's not straight. What's not straight? What do you mean?
That should be straight.
Where?
That's not right in the centre. It's supposed to be in the centre.
All you have to do. All you have to do is censor it. You censor it.
I'm not doing that because I could break something.
But you could chip the paint like someone else done.
Yes, exactly.
Whoops.
I'm not doing that because I get yelled at.
Big problem. This thing now has got to be. We'll have to wrap it in cotton wool.
No, sure it gives character.
It's easy for you to say. You're full of paint, Lee. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Leewood.
I knew I was right. I knew I wasn't cross-treading.
No, you're just full of paint. Oh, you giving him bad notions.
I know it was paint, but you were just.
I made you think otherwise.
What? You love this, your sister.
Yeah.
we're going to break the video here, and there'll be one more final video of the tractor ready for the pull. Now, if I can, I'm going to push hard to try and make sure she's finished, but because all I know is if it'll get so far and then it won't get finished. Anyways, look, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Big thanks to Conahee for sponsoring today's video. As always, he's sponsoring all the workshop videos. So the next video you see, she should be rolling out of the shed and ready to go up onto the lorry for on the pull. So anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That's it from us.
Good luck.
You heard it from the boss first, huh?
Got there before.